So with Appletree TV, we actually created a YouTube channel that our employees could use to kind of post video to interact with each other throughout the company. And we use that same channel to more formally present video on quarterly themes, or if we had an announcement to make, or kind of anything that we wanted to communicate across our 24 locations. We put them all in one central place called Appletree TV. Now, a couple of really cool things happened. One was these were public. So everyone always says, I can't believe you made your private internal videos public. But our salespeople, when they were in the sales process with a prospect, and they were trying to tell the prospect, hey, we're different at Appletree. It's a call center, but we've got a great culture, and we have these employees that are incredibly bought into what we do, and they love our brand and they love our customers. Every salesperson says that, right? So after they would say that, they would say, hey, listen, if you just kind of want to see what we're all about, go to appletreetv.com, and you can actually watch all the content that our employees have created sort of in a homemade way. You can see how we announce quarterly themes, and the picture is worth 1,000 words. In this case, video was worth 100,000 words. And it gave the salespeople credibility when they tried to demonstrate that our culture was different, and we took a different approach at Appletree around that. The other thing it did, it gave everyone sort of a central place to see what everybody else was doing. So if we would buy a company, and we always like to have our existing locations, when we would buy a new company, welcome them to the Appletree family. All that was done in Appletree TV. So we would buy a company, and we would go in on the second or third day. We would introduce all the employees to Appletree TV, and they could see how all their peers had interacted in the past. And again, we could have talked for weeks about our culture and our approach, but having them see it in a living, breathing format versus being communicated to, that whole idea, it really became a central hub for us to tell our entire story. So huge believer in video, but making it public has a real power to it. Now, everyone always asks, well, did you ever have to take one down, or did anything ever happen that was bad? And I can say in the entire time that we had Appletree TV, we only had one instance where we asked someone to remove a video, and it was actually our office in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and it came down to some of the different cultural subtlety from Puerto Rico to the United States. They were happy to remove it. They totally understood why, and they actually reshot the same concept just in a different way. But we never had those kind of horror story moments where, I can't believe you would make things public that are so private. And I would say take the leap of faith, and if you are going to use video to tell your story internally and externally, put it all in the same place and make it public. It was a huge win for us to do that.